different styles. We're seeing a great show tonight here from the Aladdin.
They looked at the title of a fight card and said, we got to live up to it. That means no jabs. Exactly what they're doing. Here we go. He sets him backwards, and then that beautiful shot.
Another shot to the side. That's what slowed him down, folks. You folks want to know how to fight and knock an opponent down. You set it up with the body. It's a beautiful thing. A lot of fighters forget that.
And Molina's hands went quickly down to his side.
Yeah, he's been holding right next to his ribs. Molina has had nothing in round 5.
Nothing but punishment. Great uppercut by Chavez Jr. And there's that left hook to the liver once again.
That is just like his dad. Sorry, Junior, we have to mention it.
I'm sure he appreciates it, and he's flattered. He's looking a lot sharper, a lot more focused on this fight, guys.
And the one thing that's very interesting about Chavez Jr.'s left hook is that he doesn't have to crouch down to land it like a lot of other fighters. He's so tall and his arms are so long that he doesn't have to give away that advantage to get closer to his opponent. Another low blow there by Carlos Molina.
Frustration setting in for Molina.
He's been better in the last 15 seconds than he was the entire round. It should be, I think it'll be a blistering round 6 if Molina's still with us.
Because the kid's in shape.
Yeah. He missed with that right hand. That's what Junior's got to attack. He's wild. Look at Junior now, the head movement. He's not afraid at all.
He's not afraid.
And like a veteran, he takes him to his corner, says, you make the long walk across, because I'm just going to have a seat.
That's the crafty stuff that Pops can show you.
3 minutes of work, bro. Now you don't want to go back there and starve now. Remember like some people said? Huh? Triple that jab, okay?
Took that brace off.
Triple up.
Last round, good luck. Chavez stalking, coming with a left hook and vicious body shots. And as you can see, Molina protecting his side. And the head movement by Chavez.
Last round.
The defense, very subtle, bringing him to his corner right before the round ends, forcing his opponent to make the long walk.
It's the 6th and final round coming up.
This has been an exciting fight.
I think the one thing, the difference is Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. trained like a champion for this fight up in the Otomí Mountains. While Carlos Molina, like we said, doesn't have the resources. He's still the guy who's got to go to the 9-to-5 job, go to work to the gym, and Chavez Jr. is taking advantage of that at this particular point.
Carlos Molina's going to let it all hang out.
Yeah, he's let it all hang out, guys. Like I said, I thought it'd be a scorching 6th round. It's the final round. Chavez Jr.'s in the white trunks. First couple rounds are pretty close, I thought.
I thought Molina had the first couple rounds, and from the 3rd round on.
So this could be a telling round here. This will find out if the training has paid off. Toby got a little upset about that holding back of the head. Can't blame him.
They want Chavez Jr. to throw those combinations, but he can't let Molina get off like he's doing right there. He's got to keep his hands up. He can't get lackadaisical and allow himself to be hit as hard as he's being hit inside.
So we'll be making comparisons all night with junior and senior, and unfortunately, one of the comparisons is like his father. He was willing to take a couple of shots to get in the inside. That's something his father might want to steer him against.
Ooh, beautiful left hook by Molina.
But it didn't phase Junior. I mean, it was a great punch, but he just didn't budge.
No, but in a 6-round fight, you can't afford to give any rounds away, as we mentioned earlier.
Well, Molina wants to fight.
Difference being with father and son, that son has the ability to avoid the punches with his body movement, with his waist and his head movement. Dad didn't have that. He was just a straight-up fighter.
He didn't have the physical attributes. He didn't have the physical attributes. Chavez had to do that to get inside of these fighters' long reach. His son has the long reach, and he's still choosing to fight this way.
1 minute coming up, left in the fight.
Well, we also got to look at it this way. This is one way to endear yourself with the Mexican fight fans. They expect a warrior out of their champions, and if that's what he wants to do in the future, this is a great way to do it. But he's got to be smart too, you know?
You're right, because longevity is a rarity in this business.
Well, he's certainly been patient in this round.
Get off him, get off him.
Crowd really into it here at the Aladdin.
And Molina really doing a great job in the last round.
He
Chavez
sure is.
content with his work in the previous 5.
Oh, good combination from Molina.
Molina closing the show out.
He sure is. We could have a very interesting...
Watch that head, watch that head, watch that head.
10 seconds left in the fight.
He's trying to stagger Molina there. He's got to give it his all. He's got to put the
Molina, let it all go.
With a hard right, Chavez Jr. And a nice, close, tough victory. Or I shouldn't say victory, fight. But I personally think Chavez Jr. by a round.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a draw again.
Could be. Could possibly be.
Because Chavez fought the other guy's fight. You can get into that trap. He fought Molina's fight.
He did, but he started wearing him down. And in the professional as opposed to the amateurs, it's who's really beating the other guy up, being effective with beating the other guy up. And Molina's punches weren't necessarily affecting Chavez Jr. as opposed to when Chavez was connecting, he was much more effective in hurting Molina. If this was an amateur bout, different case. Molina's a tough guy, though. Tough guy, came here to fight, game, let his hands go, and really closed out the show. So it's going to be interesting how the judges see it.
I think Molina might have a little bit of a future if he gets some money behind him and he could get training, and he's a tough customer.
He is a tough customer.
This is going to be an interesting decision.
I'm kind of sad that was 6 rounds. I would have liked to seen a few more of that.
Yeah, the round restriction does change the nature of the fight, to be sure.
I was merely speaking for the entertainment factor.
That's right. Okay, now let's set it up to Lupe Contreras with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, the official scorecard reads as follows. Jerry Roth scores it 57-57, a draw. And judges Jarman and Ford scored about identically at 58-56. For the winner, by way of majority decision, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Well, not a very popular all the way around decision here. The crowd is booing. Some of them, other ones, the supporters of Chavez are cheering. And it might be a good idea for him to get away from those 6-rounders, because it's gonna be tough to. Okay, let's go to Bernardo.
Thank you very much. We're here with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Julio, you made the fight difficult. You fought inside when you could have fought outside. Why the war? ¿Por qué la guerra? Pudiendo trabajarlo desde afuera, utilizar tu ventaja en el alcance, la hiciste tan difícil.
Pues, tal vez porque estoy un poco mal acostumbrado, ¿no?, a fajarme. Pienso que es lo que le gusta a la gente. A la gente le gustó esa pelea. Creo que dimos una buena pelea y gané mejor.
That's what I'm used to doing. I'm a brawler. I like to get inside, and even though I could fight him from the outside, I like to give the people a good show, and that's what I think I did tonight. En esta ocasión, otra vez, el público no quedó conforme. ¿Qué sigue para ti? The public still wasn't completely happy with the outcome. What's next?
No sé, la verdad. Tengo que hablar con mi promotor. Sí, el público, pues, vi una pelea muy cerrada. La pelea fue muy cerrada. Yo pienso que gané por un poco, ¿no? Él hizo una buena pelea, pero muchos golpes que me dio en los guantes.
He says that basically it was a very tough fight. The people saw a very close fight. A lot of the punches weren't as effective as it looked. But you know what? That's the type of fight I like to give the fans. I think I did enough to win, and I came out with the victory, and that's important. ¿Cómo ves tu futuro de aquí en adelante? How do you see your future? Where do you want it to go?
Pues, no sé. Vamos a simplemente pelear 10 rounds. Vamos a ver qué es lo que pasa.
Well, basically, I want to move up to 10 rounds, and let's see what happens. I'll take whatever comes, but I want to move up to 10 rounds so I can develop it.
Muy bueno, pero es un poco difícil. Se me dificultó un poco, no pude llegarlo mucho. Y una buena pelea, pero siento que ahora sí le gané, claramente.
He says he was a very difficult, awkward fighter. He gave me a great fight, but I did enough to win. Alan, Mario, back to you.
Well, he did a couple of judges' cards. Like I told you, I wasn't surprised when the draw came down on that one card because I thought maybe he might have lost the first 2 rounds and lost the last round, which made it 3-3 to 6-rounder. And I certainly can understand why he doesn't want to be fighting these 6-rounders anymore, so that he could showcase his talent a little bit better, because in 6 rounds, you're going to get in these battles, these punching battles, and not more strategy involved.
And it's not conducive to his style. But speaking of his style, I think he really needs to go back to his camp, start incorporating the jab, and really just give an overhaul to his strategy. He's a talented kid. He looks good in the ring. He's very poised, but there's some work to do. There's definitely some work to do.
Well, not everybody in the arena tonight, in the theater tonight, agreeing with the decision.
Well, you know what, though, Alan? I think I was disappointed in the 6th round. I would have liked to have see him be a little busier. And with a lot of the fight fans here, and obviously a lot of Latin fans, they like to see their fighters fight till the end.